Well, welcome to the live stream. Welcome everyone to the live stream. I hope everyone can hear me and see me properly. Well, as good as this camera can do. Tonight is gonna be a pretty chill night. I'm gonna go through the chat in a minute. I honestly... Oh, off to a great start. I honestly just didn't have any plans for the week for a video, and I thought, you know what? A chill little stream of maybe 2 hours would not hurt anyone and would be fun to watch and to produce. So that's why I'm here. I tried to do a few angles. I know it looks a little messy all over the place, but it'll work fine. It should be good. I just threw this together quickly, and I hope everybody enjoys themselves. Let's clean some track first. I did get the good stuff, isopropyl alcohol, and I have some shop towels. So I will, like I said, I will clean the tracks a bit, and I will go through the chat to make sure I don't forget anyone, and then we'll be ready to go. Alright, I'm already back. Let's see how it's going. Actually, the train didn't stop this time around, so it's already off to a better start. I do have the isopropyl alcohol with me, so that we can properly clean it. And this is going to be the proper method. Let's just turn off notification for music. Come on. Why are you doing this, VLC? Playback. No, where's that option? Tool. Effect and filters. I removed it the other day. I forget where I went for this. Anyways. When it pops up again, I'll fix it. Alright, so let's go through the chat while I open this up, because somehow it decided to be a pita. There you go. If I have some wounds, I will notice it pretty quickly if I drop them on me. It won't be dirty. Alright. Here you go. Where is the cap so I don't make a mess? Oh, right there. Alright. Alright, so that was the worst part other than the bridge, but I'll fix the bridge later. Let's go through the chat and say hi to people. Alright, so I see a lot of names there. Nice. So, of course, Jim E. We actually talked off of YouTube just before the stream. So hi, Jim, RDGK, Ken, Julian, Kevin, Lucky Kevin. Also, I saw a few other people. Dave is in the chat. Mustache Mike. Easy Buds. Just making sure UP track, triple track. Just making sure I'm not missing anyone. Dan. Easy Bud again. Thanks. Okay, man. Good. I'm glad you're gonna be enjoying this. It's not gonna be a long stream, maybe 2 hours, but I figured better than nothing, right? Just making sure. And what percentage? Yep, 99%. Oh, thank you, Dave. Paul. Hi, Paul. David. Welcome to the channel. Just making sure. Caboose. Forward. Nice. Right, just making sure I'm not missing anyone else. What's the weather like in Canada? Well, I mean, I can't speak for the entire Canada because we're too wide to have one weather for everyone. But in my area, it was very hot and humid all day. We're talking upwards of the 30 Cs, and then it started raining when I got home. So that's the weather we've been having. It's been all over the place, quite frankly. But I'm not mad about it. I have a well, so rain is always good for me. Really a good thing. So yeah, I decided to do a little 2-hour stream. Nothing insane, nothing complex. I made sure with Jean-Pierre that he wasn't streaming tonight beforehand, and he said no. So it's a good arrangement. And he said that he was planning to stream this Saturday. So while I'm not here, so we'll have traded for this week. So it's a good way of thinking that. So yeah, me and him basically swapped for this week, which he said he wasn't planning on streaming on Wednesday nights anymore for at least the summer. We don't know how long afterwards, and I don't expect to stream on Wednesday nights. Tonight I decided to pop on, so I figured it would be a nice little stream. Just making sure. I will have to do the bridge again, but I will cut my my piece in a much smaller piece because it was too bulky and took too much space. Hi Jay, welcome to the stream. We've been missing you in the chats, in the Discord chats. I know you're busy and all, but you're missed. You're absolutely part of the group. Go. Let me know, by the way, if there's any technical difficulties. It could be sound, it could be visual, anything. Just let me know in the chat and make sure I can make it better. If I sound, well, right now it's normal if I sound like far away because I am. But if there's any sound issue, don't be afraid to tell me, and we'll make sure that it's on my side. And if it is, well, I'll make sure to fix it as good as I can. This is quite difficult in there. Alright, I'm back. What is, I'm seeing Easy Buds. I'm seeing an answer for Easy Buds, but I need to see the question. Where are the caboose at? Okay, so I normally always run caboose, but don't push them hard after the report. Nice. For the caboose question, I just don't have any... This loco is struggling to pull these 5 cars, and all my caboose are somehow heavy to pull. So that's why there's none right now. I might look if I can find one, but I'm not guaranteeing it'll pull. I did see... I was actually playing... Nice! So, I'll go grab a caboose, see if I can have one that would work, but they're all pretty heavy with the incline, so I'm not sure it's gonna pull it. We'll see. We'll try. Oh, really? Just heavy. So I found one. It's quite nice. It rolls freely, but it's pretty heavy. So we'll see how that works. Not promising anything, but it's worth a try. I'll go pick up the train, the car. Let's see how well she pulls it off. It's already struggling. And it's picking up some speed. Maybe we'll be good. No promises, but we'll give it a shot. We're not going to run this engine the entire night, so don't worry about that. We'll find... Well, not find. I know where they are, but we'll use some more powerful engine. Oh, thank you very much, UP Triple Track Mainline. Hi, Raven. A heavy caboose. Yeah, we do all have that problem. I might remove one of the cars from the train. I want to keep the caboose, so I'll remove a boxcar. Or actually, we'll remove a gondola. We don't need 3 where we're going. There you go. We should be good with that. Where's the chuff? There will be a steamer later tonight. At least one. The one that I know works on this layout, I'll put it on later tonight. I'm waiting for more people to come in. It's not going to be the first engine come on and have the people miss it. No way. Thank you very much, Giari. That's appreciated. Very much appreciated. So, Jay, it is not smaller than your small layout. It is the same amount of space. It's a 2x4. The scenery, the 2 levels does complete the scenery, and the tunnel makes it that it doesn't look like it's overcrowded of tracks. But it's a much simpler eye trickery version of the. It's what I like to do for track plans. That's kind of trickery of making it look busy and have a lot going on without being too much. That's what I like to do. So, thank you again, Jay. I mean, I think we all do caboose. We all prefer cabooses over EOTs or Freds. Hi, Squirrel. Thank you. I hope the angle that is down there, yep, down there, is not too bad. I know it's covered a bit by this. I can actually reduce this camera angle to not cover it as much. But I tried to capture as much as possible of the layout through a separate camera to have a full, maybe not a full angle of the layout, but at least a good amount. Because I do think this little layout has a lot to offer. I'll try to move the camera a little further back to have a bit more out of... the legs of that tripod are pretty limited. Is this better? Hello. You see a bit more. Oh. Oh yeah, thank you. Thank you, Jay. I still want to finish, not finish, but I want to continue working on that layout, not as in modify the track plan. I think the track plan is pretty solid at this point. We found a pretty solid track plan. I just want to do more of the scenery that is not actually scenery, just putting some more building, putting some more, just putting some more in general. You know, having maybe more routes, more roads and stuff, just adding to the layout. I think there's definitely a case for simply more designs, and I think it looks nice, and I just enjoy doing it, right? Working on the track plan stuff. I do have some ideas in mind for the upcoming times. I just to do for my channel, but I didn't have time to do it all properly, so that's why I decided to do the stream. Hi, Drew. Awesome, Dave. I'll again, and as I said before when we talked, all the planning around, you know, the city, the roads and stuff, you don't have to do any of that. It's just me having fun and making it look more full so that people see the vision when we created the plan of, hey, it's gonna be more than just tracks thrown on a table, right? So that was the idea there. By the way, let me know if the music's too loud. I just noticed it's decently loud, so I just reduced it a bit, but let me know if the music's too loud. Are you a moth, UP triple track? If you love lamp? Thank you very much, Daniel. Hoping that's a compliment. I was supposed to put them in the man bun and I didn't take the time to do it. Music was fine, now I can't really hear it. Okay, I'll bring it back to where it was. There you go. Hey, good evening. James, hello, by the way. I never heard of the friendship train, so I'm very eager to hear what it is, or see what it is. I'm gonna look it up online after the stream. I didn't even know it was a thing. Can you put some Leonard Skinner on? Unfortunately, no. Copyrights will attack me. The only music I can put that's copyrighted music is something that I was allowed to, but I guarantee it will make everyone run away, so not happening. Hi, Andrew. U.S. friendship train collected food stuff from American donors for transport to the people of France and Italy. Ah, interesting. They run my favorite blue and gray short line loco. Hello later, sure, we'll run it. So I will take a few minutes to move one of the cameras around. So you might feel a little shook, but look away if you get easily motion sick. I just want to show you a shot of my roundhouse from this angle. I think it's absolutely beautiful. It's not the same layout, but I do want to show you guys. All right. Come on. Look at this angle. Look how nice this angle is. I just really love that shot of the roundhouse. Wrong layout, but that's why I keep looking to the side while I'm streaming. It's simply to look at that shot. I really am happy with the results of that, how that layout came out. So, alright, let's go back to the chat. So, me and Jay are not streaming this Saturday, but JP, Little Tracks Corner, is there. If either any of my moderator could link JP's channel and in here to let them know that Saturday he will be streaming. Well, he's planning to stream anyways. Thank you very much. Thank you very much, Jim. I do need to work on that. I've been taking a break. I worked so much in a week on it that I needed to change my mind and do something else. Now that I've done something else, I want to get back to it. Thank you, Jim, for Little Tracks Corner's channel, for Jean-Pierre's channel. Oh, well, both of you, thank you. But yes, I do need to get back into the mountain work. Those videos not only do great, but are also useful to a lot of people. And I'm trying to make it as simple as possible so that people can see that you don't need to be a greatly talented artist to make something. You just need a bit of time and just enjoy the process. It should be easy, pretty easy for everyone. And even if it's not perfect, it's fine. Nature is not perfect. Always keep that in mind. Nature is not perfect, so you don't have to be. Just have fun and enjoy. So, next up, I did get a request for the short line locomotive. I will go grab it, and honestly, I'm pretty sure I'm just gonna replace the locomotive for the short line one, just a swap, because they're about the same strength of pullers, so they should both. Maybe I'll have to remove a car. The other one's a little lighter, but we'll try. One, keep in mind, September 12th, 15th. Oh, good to know. I'm not going to be able to go, but good to know for the American End Scalers. I'll go grab the loco and I'll be right back. I'll wait till it's back. And she can't pull. Nice. Alright, I'm not gonna overwork it. I'm gonna remove another one of the hoppers. Hi, Great Northern. She's making a clicking sound that I don't like. I'm hoping there's nothing wrong. I've been unlucky with the past few locomotives. For like this one, the Walters, and the RDC, and the other CP rail. 4 of them. Oh, nice work. Yeah, I've been unlucky. 4 locomotives have had issues in the past few months, and I'm starting to think I'm the problem. Because that happened more often than it should to someone. This one had the motor just not work for a while and then came back to life randomly. And, but now has a weird clicking noise in the plastic, like a weird plastic clicking noise. There's my Rapido RDC that there's some clicking noise because there's some gears that are messed up. They're not broken, but they're messed up in the trucks. And there's another Atlas that just had debris, but I can't reassemble for whatever reason. The truck is just not cooperating. And then there's a Walters mainline in DC. I don't know what I'm doing wrong at this point, but clearly I'm the problem. But at the same time, all my other locomotives, I've done the exact same thing and don't have that problem. It's just weird. Hi, David. Hi, Alex. Oh, four custom portals. Nice. What have I missed? Nothing other than 1 locomotive. Just use. Nice one, RDGK. Just call it a custom locomotive, Jersey Bill. So apparently, Dave, you had some issues with the stream just randomly cutting off on you last night. I didn't watch the replay yet, but apparently something happened. We don't have to talk about the gremlins right now, not to call them, but that was unfortunate. Apparently, I missed it. I was already asleep, but I didn't just pass out on you. I did tell you I was going to bed, so at least there's that. windows took a dump 45. Wow, okay. That is just a nightmare, honestly. So, sorry Daniel, but I'm gonna take off that little locomotive. I need to reopen it and look into why she's making a plastic clicky sound, and that's not gonna be on stream. So instead, we're gonna put something different. We're gonna put the Alaska Railroad. I don't run it often, and I think she should run a little bit more. I just don't want to damage it. If it's savable, I don't want to wait till it's no longer savable to react. Let's give the Alaska a warm-up lap, and then we'll add some cars behind it. Alright, since that one's running great, and figure out it's a Bachmann, so that's not a bad deal. Let's start putting some cars behind it. I'll let her do a last lap, and when she comes to the station, we'll add the cars. Alright, let's see if she can pull all three. I don't remember if she can pull all three cars up the grade. I actually don't. She's a pretty good little loco, but she's still just a Jeep and it's a steep grade, so I really don't remember. If not, I'll just remove a car. I know she can do 2 for sure, I just don't remember 3. Apparently she can do 3. Well, not mad about it. Such a nice little train. Oh, derailment. From the first car, but the last truck of the first car somehow. Interesting. I wasn't expecting that, especially not where it happened. Let's give it another lap, and if the same car derails at the same spot, I'll just remove that car. Exact same spot for a reason I'm unsure. Let's go check it out. And only this car, that's the weirdest part about it. Sometimes changing the order of the train can make a difference. Let's try that. Because it costs nothing and it might solve the issue. Might not, but it might. Sometimes also changing the direction of the train can make a difference. Hi, Ellery. This is the oddest part for me. The fact that it derailed and is at an easy spot to, you know, roll on. There's so much more difficult and twisted part on it, so much more difficult and twisted parts on this layout that it didn't have any issue, but that easy spot in a very smooth radius curve had a problem. I don't get it. Let's see if it derailed. I know it's not. It derailed, but not as much. So, not too sure what's happening there. I'll flip the car around to be facing the other way to see if it makes a difference. And now it's just as bad. Yep. Why is this one different than the other two? That's what I don't get. All three have the same couplers, same wheel set, same everything. They're literally from the same set. I'll run just 2 for now. We'll figure it out another time. Probably Dave. I just don't know what's different about this one. Like, why does this one jump and not the other two? Because none of them have been open, so I haven't made any adjustment to those truck pivot points. Right, I need to call out Jim. He's supposed to make a video for Holly. We haven't seen it yet. He was supposed to make it weeks ago. Huh, Jim? Where is that video? You keep making fun of Dave for having issues, yet we can't even reply to you because you don't have any video showing what you've done or not done on your layout. You know, you haven't proved that you don't have any issue on yours. Excuses, excuses. Is the dungeon hopper. I don't know, I'd call him the dungeon master at this point. Because he's in everyone's dungeon and he controls everything in there. If we have a problem with the stream, it's Jim's fault, as per usual. Well, they're all three the same weight, and they're pretty heavy, actually. Maybe not NMRA standards heavy, but at the same time, I don't want them to be too heavy with that grade, so... I'm really not sure what's happening. Well, it derailed on top. Like, it's on the tracks before the bridge, and it derailed coming out of the bridge, so... I mean, I'm not saying there's not an issue there, but I'm just saying it's odd that that specific car has the issue and no other car has. So, I don't know, I'll probably give it another try going the opposite direction to see if it's a specific truck that has the issue or the whole car in general. Because that also makes a difference. So the car's in the opposite direction now. Let's see. Is that small section your whole layout, Dave, by any chance? I mean, again, all three are the exact same cars and only one has that problem and it's always the same one. So, I don't think we'll figure it out tonight, but whatever, it's fine. I'm not mad, it's just, let's see what happens going the other way around. See? Reversing the car's direction fixed it. So, at this point... so we'll just run it as is. It's not a bad train. And now a different car derailed somewhere else. Okay, that one was odd. But, whatever. Let's hope the re-railer gets it. It did. Nice. It's girth, Jim, right? It's not length, it's girth? Is that what you're saying? Or is the overhang? Hi, Kyle. Hi, Mike. So the car's fine, and the third car's fine there. We'll see if the third car derails at the other spots randomly, or if it'll be fine. And it's fine. Alright, go figure that one. Well, it is a Bachmann coupler, so it is technically a knockoff. But this one's a knockoff of the Kato ones without the little annoying nub. So it's a different type of knockoff. Curiously enough. It doesn't have any trip pins, so that's not it. For people who love it, and for people who don't love it, well... Sorry, for people who blame the trip pin, usually it is. This time they don't have trip pins. It looks a little empty, but at the same time, it avoids problems, so I'm okay with it. Also, if all three cars had an issue, I would say otherwise, but since only one had an issue, it's, Mike, that's, yeah, that's how YouTube goes, honestly. There's a few repetitive names on there. And there might only be two Kevin here right now, but there's a third Kevin that often comes, and I'm sure there's more Kevins online, on train channels. Pretty common name somehow. So, next locomotive will be for Raven, and would be for Holly if she'd be there, but I'm pretty sure she's traveling back home. So, I will put a steamer on if Raven's still here. If he's not, well, we'll wait till he's back. Or at the end of the stream. Mustache Mike. Mike's rules. Yes, they do. Mike. Alright, perfect. Next train will be in about 10 minutes, and it'll be a steamer. One, Dennis. Tonight there's one, but sometimes there's more. Also, I received an email today. I wasn't planning on getting a new locomotive, but apparently I'm getting one new soon. It was supposed to be in August, but OVR received a DCC sound locomotive and N scale for me. So, for those excited, I need to pay up for it. I wasn't ready to buy that right now. Again, it was supposed to be in August, but I'm not passing it. It's gonna be my third DCC and my second DCC sound and N scale. So let's hope she's a good runner. Otherwise, she'll be returned. I wasn't planning on it, like I said, but whatever happens, happens, right? So, Great Northern, you say that, but oh, and again, the last car derailed randomly. But it's once every few laps. I'll just make sure it goes there. Oh, he didn't get on it. Don't worry. There's a lot of Michaels of my generation. So, well, that I know around me, so we call them Mike. True, one Kyle. I'm not planning on buying anything in Summit. I mean, I wasn't planning on buying anything for a while, but apparently Rapido decided otherwise by shipping it early. So that's happening. That must be a Canadian thing too. Huh. Interesting. Yeah, they are our DGK. Jim, not commenting on that. Good thing they don't, but I wish they had. I wish OVR had reward points so I could. And it derailed again. This time's the last car again. Why are you derailing now? Every few laps, but not every lap. This is so odd. I wish OVR had reward points. So the amount I've spent there over the years, I'm sure I would have had a pre-order at some point by now. Hi, Peter. What people here don't know is that Jim's real name is Jimothy. Sir Jimothy. Everyone should call him by his full name, Sir Jimothy III. Jimathon. Jimbo, yep, Jimbo or Jim Bob. The Jiminator. And it derailed again. Why isn't the re-railer in the curve working though? Oh, no clue, and I don't want to know. Next derailment is going to be time to switch to the steamer. Oh, I like that name. If I ever do a long stream with Jim, it's going to be Jimathon. And it derailed again, so train change it is. let's try something. Not promising it's gonna climb the hill with it, but I want to try it. Also, it's completely unrealistic and makes no sense, but that's not the reason for this channel. It's not realism, it's fun, so. Well, look at her go. So far, so good. So we'll stay hopeful, but it's looking good. And a derailment at the bridge again. Okay, there's something going on with the bridge there. It's not supposed to do that. I think I know the issue, and I need to address it. It should be pretty quick. It's gonna be a temporary fix for tonight, but that's fine. I just need to make a little makeshift pedestal for the bottom part of the bridge because it's sagging a little bit and it's the track jump that it doesn't like. This is going to do it for tonight. It's not perfect, but we don't need perfect. We just need to hold the bridge for the night. We'll do a little fancier looking thing later. We'll actually have the camera pointed at it for the for this lap. Oh, good night, Mike. Thought the music will have a bridge over troubled. Alright, let's go to wrong camera. I didn't hear no derailment, so yes, that's a good sign. We'll give this one a few laps because I want to run it a little bit, but since it's a short stream, it won't stay on the track for as long as it would normally. Maybe a top another 15 minutes, probably less. Again, shorter stream, so shorter run time. I'll take it. Awesome. Evening, Kevin Paprul. Hey, there's the third Kevin of the group. Not tonight, Jim. No RDC tonight. My N scale one, I still haven't. Well, I still haven't had a reply from Rapido, so I guess I'll pester them again. Good night, David. I tried some, Jim, and they'll need a pretty deep cleanup. They're in my on my 3-foot long to-do list, honestly. I can try one tonight, but again, I have some doubts. The one more likely to do something is the little Boston and Maine one, which look pretty good, but the wheels are pretty manky. Whoops, sorry camera. Didn't mean to do that. Not killing any gifts from you. What are you on about? I refuse to do any such a thing. So I legitimately do not know this answer, but is it possible that this old lifelike loco has some brass wheels? Their color looks very brassy, and if it is, I might switch something more abrasive to clean it up. Because it does look like brass. Pretty dark. Probably, yeah. Might need something more abrasive than this. she's shorting the power on the controller instead of actually moving the train, so that's not a good sign for that one. What about this steamer? I think this steamer was only running backwards, if I'm not mistaken. She would short out forward, but ran backwards. Somehow. Right, I can just run it without the fenders. Nothing? What about backwards? Also nothing. Huh. Air wheels are not bad. What is going on with these locos tonight? It's sad because this one really looks good. I really wish it ran. Well, we gave those a try, so Crawford. That's possible, Mustache Mike, thank you. Jim, maybe not enough. Oh, right, I do have a blue Conrail from you. Yes, that one. Where did I put it? I do have that. Dang it, where is it? I thought I left it here. Oh. I think one of the boxes. Well, we do have a whole box of locomotives, so we can give some more of a try. Yeah, the Conrail should run nice. It lost the coupler, but for testing purposes, that doesn't matter. The B&O locos, I don't think they're ready to run tonight, though. Evening, George. Also, it's such a good-looking loco. That's an yeah, it's an Atlas. That makes sense. Oh no, it's a Spectrum. It's a Bachmann Spectrum. Still worth a try. Let's give it a try. Alright, well, now I'm thinking there's a curse or something because none of the loco I've tried have worked. And, this one's a... Oh, it worked. It just needs more power. Alright. Well, I'll remove what's on track and we'll run the Conrail for a little while. I can't put any cars behind it because it doesn't have a coupler. But that's fine. Just want to run this one in a bit. And I'm going to take it off the track pretty quickly. I want to add a bit of grease to those gears. She sounds nice, but she sounds dry. So let's just add a dab of grease. Where is my application? Alright, well, I'll do it the old-fashioned way with the finger. Finger application. Are you happy, Jim? I'm finally running one of your locos. Finger, yeah. You always have the words to make me feel good about my channel, Jim. Always have the words. Alright, let's put her on the track again, and let's see how she runs. Also, if I do have some derailments, I will not blame the loco. I do have some tight radius on this layout. Oh, now she sounds healthy. Just a little bit of grease in the gears, and she's good to go. That's good. This one runs great. Thank you, Jim. Just wanted to see at least one run. I mean, we can try. Don't want to be pessimistic, but I don't have high hopes for the BNO stuff to run tonight. I do think they look great. I just think they'll need a little bit more work. Oh. I'll give the Lehigh in New England one a try afterwards. She looks nice and clean. She looks brand new as well. And she's a very pretty PA. It died. Again, don't blame the loco on this one. No one tell Dave I said the PA was pretty, but I really like that one. What a good... I know, but if both works, I want to see both. Not... More trains is always good. Look how pretty this one is. I even forgot that this one was part of the deal. I thought it was 2 BNOs. This one looks amazing, and it's really heavy. Jeez. Oh wow, she works, and she works peppy. And she's peppy. Oh, okay. She's off the track, so... Hi, Slightly Mad Slot Car Studio. Okay, I understand. Oh. You are a little biased, but I don't blame you for being this biased. So I'm not going to be able to run both at the same time because they're clearly not speed matched. But the Lehigh will get back on track later. Also, the Lehigh does have a coupler, but it's a Rapido one. So, and this one's conversion is going to be awful, unfortunately. I do have... No, I sent all of my conversion couplers to Dave. Whoops. Oh well. You know what's not going to get sent to Dave? This locomotive. Way too nice. This is going to be ran a lot more often. Both, actually. Both the Conrail and this one. The PA. It looks so nice. Oh, Midsummer is here. Nice. Hi, Midsummer. So, one of the perks of having a small layout like this is even a locomotive alone fills the layout enough, right? You almost always see movement. So it's not that bad. This one needs a light. But now that I know that it works so well, that's getting a lot higher on the priority list. No, I do have one conversion coupler left. I'll go grab it right now. Alright. Third Jimothy. Which car would you prefer that I run? This one behind, which is not converted at all, which would be the right coupler? Or this box car, which is a conversion car. Transition car. I can try to run both, but the boxcar is pretty heavy. Okay, I'll put the rail box for sure. I'll give a few more laps to this one because it's really running good, and getting the grease flowing inside of it is not a bad thing. So in the meantime, I'll be putting a bit of grease in the gears of the PA, and to make sure that she runs well for a while, not just tonight. Yes, exactly. It's getting the juice flowing. Right, so some in the back, some in the front. Just a bit more. Just a tiny bit more. Honestly, she's running fantastic, the Conrail. I really need to put couplers on that one. And that one's not going to be hard to put nice couplers on it. I just need to make sure I still have some left. Hi, ABC. You know what, Dave? Not Dave, Jim. I will be disrespectful. I'll run both cars. I actually want to see that little CN car behind it. I will still put the rail box, but I'll put the CN then the rail box. So I'm a bad host, not listening to his viewers. Is Holly in here? Oh no, Holly missed the steamer. Well, at least she'll get some nice trains anyway. I know, but still want my viewers to participate, and yet I'm not. Well, you might have missed my steamer, but you can A, watch the replay, and B, you can say that you missed it because you saw the big boy. So between my steamer that you've seen before and seeing the big boy in person, I think you made the right call. Absolutely. But tonight, there's another secret that you are allowed to know. I found a PA locomotive that I love that was gifted by Jim to me, and now it is the secret that we don't tell Dave that I have a PA. Oh, I'm the lucky one. She's much better than me in so many ways. Look at it, though. Look how pretty this loco is. Trying to get it to focus on it. Come on, focus, please. There you go. Look how nice this is. But we don't tell Dave that I like a PA. That's the condition here. Everybody here can enjoy it, but we don't tell Dave. Oh yes, Daniel. It is, and it is a very good one. And I just put some grease in it to make sure that the gear stays healthy. That's an FA, not a PA. PA's heads. Thank you for the correction. I still like it. Right, F for 4 and P for passenger, which means 6. Is that purple? No, it's supposed to be black. And if you guys tell me that this is green, I swear to God. Alright, let's swap to the FA locomotive that we don't tell Dave that I enjoy. Also, she is not hot, but she definitely burns some dust off of its motor. It looks pink. Look how nice it runs. So smooth too. All right, the conrail is, and it has a nice headlight too. There you go. Oh, I forgot to switch all 4 angles. Well, all 5 angles, if you count me. What are you gonna put behind? Well, I have 2 cars that I wanted to put behind, but I wanted to run a bit more on its own to really get the grease in the gears first. Once that is, once it has done a few laps, I'll add 2 cars behind it. Oh baby, grease them gears. Okay, we're laughing, but I actually did put some grease on there to make sure the gears don't crack, because dry gears is... Yeah, exactly, Jim. Just want to make sure... They were completely dry, the gears, so... It's not a bad thing that we're adding some. Well, I am adding some. I'll put the first car, which is the CN Hopper, because it's lighter, just to give it a little something behind it. Did you even ever run that loco? Because it looks brand new, Jim. It absolutely looks brand new. So did you ever run it? I'm curious now. it was just N-scale junk. Maybe once or twice. Well, you took good care because even the wheels look fantastic. So we're joking because it's not that it was all junk, but there's a few that were broken into pieces because they arrived roughed up by the delivery, the shipping. The shipping and handling was not handled properly. So, but it is not junk. Absolutely not. Some of them will need a bit more work. We don't talk about that. Since we're doing a gym special, why not see if some of the cars he sent me are free rollers that we could put behind it with it. Because he sent me a lot, actually. I don't remember all of them. Oh, I hope the wheels are good on this one. That's a nice chassis. You know, C&O. Let's see if the potato cars run smooth. And they have knuckle couplers, so I can't use them. I could try with a conversion car. It's not guaranteed. I really want to run the chassis. Looks really good. Here comes the big wreck. Hey! It's so good. So far, so good. Don't curse your own gift, Jim. So, ooh! Forgot about those cabooses. So, I have 4 caboose that Jim gave me, and there are 4 different road names. Which one would be the closest to Lehigh and New England? I have a Santa Fe, a Burlington Northern, a Conrail, and a Pennsylvania. If none of them would work, I'd pick the Pennsylvania because it looks nice. But if one of them would work better than the Pennsylvania, I'll run whichever one I should. Please say Pennsylvania. Please say. Be safe and put them all. No, I don't think it would pull up the grade. I appreciate the thought though. That was great. PR, yes. Thank you guys. Thank you, Kyle. That's... Thank you, Ward. That's the answer I wanted to hear. Doesn't matter if it's the right answer, it's the one I wanted. You sent me a lot of B&O stuff. I wish they were the big BM for you, but unfortunately, they're not the same thing. Oh, this one seems to run great. We might be able to do a nice little train out of gym stuff. Conrail or Penzi? Oh, well, sorry, I didn't see your message, Jay. I just, Bien is nice too. Yeah, it is. Right, he gave me the B&O coaches in N-scale. Okay, these I can't run there because they're definitely not going to turn the 9 3/4 inch radius. But hey, that was a very good... Hey. Oh, Tinsley Field's in the house. Alright, let's stop the loco when it's closer to me and add some cars. I picked out a small selection of what I think will fit great. Look how smooth she runs. No fuss, no nothing. So let's put the caboose first because it's last and it's going to be easier to go from the back. So freaking nice. This one's going to be easier for you guys to see what I'm putting on. We'll leave the CN car right after the caboose because it's pretty light. Let's put a nice little covered hopper from Copper's Plastics, which I find funny because copper and plastic, even though it's not written as copper the metal, still think it's funny. No, it's the wrong coupler. No, I didn't notice. All right, well, We'll put the BNO boxcar first. We'll run these 3 together. And if it runs great, we'll add the... And what's wrong with that coupler? Oh, okay, it was just... Oh, that's a transition car. Okay, well... The BNO... Unfortunately, the transition made has a little bit too much stiffness on the knuckle coupler side. How did I pick so many wrongs without looking? I'll have to pick more cars. I'll put the caboose and run it with just the caboose and oh, yeah, these Rapido couplers don't like to couple by themselves. There you go. Let's start with these 2, and I'll figure something out for the rest of the train. Don't think I gave up on the idea of running some of Jim's gift. So these are all knuckle couplers. Knuckle couplers. And what about... These are the cabooses, which are all Rapido couplers. There's some decent BNO cars. These are not transition. This Sienna is pretty nice and is not a transition car. I might do a little switcheroo. Let's run the full video there. Yep, that's going to be an easy switcheroo. I'm not destroying Jim's gift. I'm just swapping the frame of the cars so that I can run the chassis car with the with Rapido couplers on this train. Just a little switcheroo. Mating couple. And there you go. I fixed one of the cars. Well, not fixed, but I made it work for tonight. The one I wanted to run the most. This is going to be great. And look great, actually. And I can run 2 boxcars with it. Let's switch angle so you don't have a focus on my fat belly. Oh, not properly contrast. Can everyone say a big thank you to Jim for the trains he sent me? And also, if there's a few of you who aren't subscribed to Jim, go subscribe to him and go on his last video and comment, where is Holly's video? This is Jim's channel. If you want to go on it, subscribe to it, go on his last video and comment, where is Holly's video? Just to put a little bit more pressure on the guy to make the promised video. And even if you're subscribed, go put that comment in on his last video. I really want to run this tonight though. I think I'm gonna swap the couplers, well, the whole trucks, with another set of trucks to run them. Again, to anyone wondering, I am not destroying Jim's gift. I am making them work for tonight. Not the same thing. Nope, not this one. Of course it's the last one. It's always the last one. No, it was this one. Sure can. It is not destroying if it's making it work. It is fixing. So, let's, these are too nice. Of course, I picked the one that's not mounted the same way. I mean, it's not just me, Jim. A lot of people seem to like them here. Thank you, Kyle. Another... Oh, that's the the transition car I had. One set of trucks. Exactly, Warren. The whole thing is it's not just me now, it's all of us. Perfect. As if it belonged. So I will reassemble the other car before I do anything else. Otherwise, I will forget to do it and lose some parts, which you do not want to do this. Also, I find that which brand is this? Anyways, I find these knuckle couplers very odd, Jim. That's the only comment I'm gonna make. The Rapido couplers are perfectly normal and are working better than expected, but these knuckle couplers are different. I'll put it that way. They don't look like the usual ones we get. And I'm not just talking microtrains, I'm talking all of them. They're just different. Alright, so since she's pulling all these cars so well, I'm gonna just add the other car to it. A nice copper plastic. They are scaled dummy couplers. Ah, that's what it is. Oh well. I'm not using them tonight, so it's fine. Let's see, can she handle 5 cars of the grade? She's very heavy, so I suspect it will be no problem. Exactly as I thought. It is perfectly fine. They were cheap. I mean, honestly, so far the Rapido ones have been great. I haven't tried the other ones yet, but surprisingly good, so. Look how good this looks. So, Holly, speaking to you, what I was thinking that I was supposed to email you about, you did mention and give me all the dimensions for your layout. Do you want me to actually make a track plan for you? Do you actually want me to do one for you? Hi, Peter. Welcome back. Maybe. Because if you do, I can try something. You answered most of my questions during the last live stream, so I can go back to read them to make sure I don't miss anything. Do you like the design of this layout? Before I go any further, is this a design that you'd like? Or is it too complex? Well, this one only has one switch. So what I can do is try to make it I wouldn't call myself a genius. I'm used to the software, that's what I'd say. I wouldn't call myself a genius. If you like this design, so what I'll do is later tonight, I don't plan on going to bed right after the stream. I never do anyways. I'll hop on my computer that has my full version of Scarm, and I'll draw up something, and that's gonna be this, but a little more. Not too much, but a little more. And because you have a little bit more space, and it's still the same, it's HO scale track with slightly more spacing if you have 2 tracks wide. And it's, yeah, it would be... I wouldn't call you dumb, I'd call you inexperienced. Very big difference. You haven't built anything yet, so I can't expect you to know everything if you haven't done it yet, right? Inexperience is not dumb. Knowing you don't know is actually smart. So I'll draw up something. Again, no promise. And I'll draw up something, send you an email with the file, hoping that it will go through, because sometimes a SCARM folder file gets detected as unknown file type, so it doesn't like it. And I'll include well, actually, I'll send you in 2 separate emails to make sure I don't get flagged by Microsoft. The other, actually, no. Screw the, I'm gonna send the link to the software itself so you can download it. You don't need the paid version to see the layout I'll make. Only to modify it if it has more than 50 pieces. So I'll put the link in the chat for the file, well, the program. Control C, where is chat? Control V. And I'm sending this here because I want everyone who's interested in SCARM to download it. I'm not affiliated in any way. I don't have any promotion. I hate to break it to you, but Conrail actually sort of... Oh, Mustache Mike, shoot. Well, I'm gonna check if the Conrail could run well behind. No, that's not that. Is that the boost? Yes. It's missing a wheel. I need to find a wheel. I'll just steal a wheel from another one and find the missing wheel for the other one. Simpler that way. Mustache Mike, I will be fixing this by having both caboose on that train. It's running so well, I'm not removing anything, I'm just adding. So Tinsley Feel, you will enjoy my project this fall. I'm not giving you any more hints, but you will enjoy my fall project if you think so. I have something in the plans that's coming up, and I have to put the Conrail first because apparently the Pennsylvania only has one coupler. There you go. I'm gonna get some Furious Mads because both cabooses are the wrong way around, but I don't care. Not really, but sure. say what the challenge is. Say what the challenge is, and let me turn it down real fast. Hi, BNSF. Ah, not bad actually. We're a little bit of a rough start with some problematic locomotives, but we've been it's been going very good right now. Holly, I don't plan on giving you any switching, but I do plan on having, I'll put it this way, if I can fit 2 loops, I will fit 2 loops. And if I do so, I will have at least one set of turnout to cross over from one to the other. And maybe put one siding so you can park a train there. It's not switching, it's just parking a train. I'll send you the plans. I will donate $1 for every car. Well, I'm up for that. The only thing is, you already owe me $1, 2, 3, 4, 5, $6. So I'll keep adding some up until it can't climb the hill. Challenge accepted. Absolutely. And I'll do you one better to make it more fair. I will limit this to only the cars you gave me, because they're actually pretty good rollers. So we should be able to get close to 20, but at the same time, they're fair. So I'm trying at least these 3. This is a transition car. After that, I'll have to either remove some cars and put a transition car. All right, Holly, then I'll work on this. So we're at 6. These 2 BNO car runs great. So I'll just add 2 at once and see how well that takes it. Let's put this on track. Let's just fix the camera angle. So I know I'm very confident about 1 more car. 2 more cars getting a little hopeful. More than two, it might be a little struggle. They'll both be, if it can, I will add them, but it might start to get heavy for the loco. Hey, Mustache Mike, thank you very much. Good night, Kyle. Thank you for coming. So, let's see. Oh, sorry. Oh, poor angle. She's doing it. Impressive. I knew she was heavy, but wow. That is impressive. So I need to make some transition cars because I need more of those. The only annoying part is one of the transition car was not turning as good. So okay. I'll try to just loosen that one. Maybe it's just... No, this one's a little tight. Alright, so I'll peel this one and make it a transition car. Keep adding. Oh, I am. I just need to make a transition car, or 2 actually, because I'm running out of Rapido coupler cars. Somehow already. Well, I don't have those micro trains, so you are safe, Jim. You are safe on this one. So I need to make 2 transition cars to go from Rapido couplers and back to Rapido couplers. Hi, John. Right. So, one done. And I need to find a Rapido coupler to make the other transition car. Or do I need to just convert one that's already on track? I think that's what I'm going to do. Instead of fighting to add some more. Oh, sorry guys. Didn't mean to do that. So I know I'm taking one off, Jim, but it's not because I don't think it can. It's because I need to transition the cars. All right. Is this the good one? Because one ran better than the other. This one feels a little tight. Oh, we'll try it. Yep, this one's good. All right. This sounds fantastic. I'm not done adding, Jim. I'm not done adding. I am up for that challenge, absolutely. Right. Now, let's add some... I'm not going to forget my screwdriver inside of the box. Let's add some of these covered hoppers that you sent me because I really like them. You have quite a few nice ones in there. So this will go there. Let's see, because I already added a car. Let's start with one more. This one's pretty heavy. I want to get the lighter ones. This one's pretty light. Wheels run well. Right. Coupling them is going to be the difficult part because it's those dummy couplers. Let's... All right, this is going to be a true testament. It's starting in the grade. Oh, wow. Not even a struggle. I'm going to get more cars ready. Oh, that Wabash, whatever. That one's nice. This one's... Ah, there's a wheel that's rubbing. No, I can't use that one. This one. This Conrail's nice and it's pretty light, so it should be good. And, oh, another nice... Oh, these have some really nice wheels. All right. After this, I'm going to add one at a time. Oh, nice, Josh. Who else is streaming? So that everybody leaves to see the other person. From now on, we're going to start one at a time. We're going to add one at a time. But I'm curious to see where we can get it. I'm very impressed by that loco. It's running more than what most Katos can run of that grade, so Lifelike did good with this one. Really good. Alright, that side is hooked. And that side is hooked. One more. I actually, of all the hoppers you sent me, I think those copper plastics are great. Sending it as much power as possible so she can climb. Okay, first signs of struggles. I think this will be the max. Which is incredibly impressive, quite frankly. So, let's count them together. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Whoa! That doesn't count. That doesn't count. That didn't happen. On a downhill, that's a fluke, not a problem. There you go. So let's count them again. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. We're at 11. So Jim, so far you're at $11. But I think that's where we're gonna have to stop. Barely. I'm attempting one more. The thing is past a certain point and it uncoupled there again. I think yeah, it's we're seeing a limitation. I think I'm gonna remove one of the caboose actually and add two more of the covered hopper. They seem more stable and more free rolling. Or no, actually half of their wheel rubs. And it uncoupled again. Yeah, unfortunately it seems that the culprits are the covered hoppers. So we might take some off and put something else if they are the culprits. I do have more boxcars, so all right. So since two of the covered hopper are the culprits, and by that I mean they don't like the 9 3/4 inch radius, so there's some wheel rubbing on the underside of the cars. But I do have some boxcars that could fit. I'll tattoo trains call. So let's add. So this one's pretty light. This one's pretty light. And this one's pretty heavy. No, it's not that bad. All right. So I removed two. Let's add three. Three boxcars. So that it's still more. All right. And it's the potato train cars. Well, not actually potato train. They're just Bangor and Aroostook, but they remind me of the potato train cars. 1, 2. So now we're back at the amount we were at. Why do you not stay coupled? There you go. No, don't be a problem, please. Oh, it's the coupler height difference. All right, let's turn them around, hoping that that's going to make a difference. Why is this spring lower than the other? Maybe this side is going to be better. Oh, it seems that it's the other car that has the coupler height issue. Oh well. Let's hope for the best. And a third car. Okay, I've derailed the car trying to couple them in a curve. That's on me. And I did not even succeed. I'll just send the train down into the straight. So that car has couplers too high. Let's see if by turning this one around it helps. It does. Well, on one side it will. Will it make? Will it do? Will it work on this side? That one's coupled. This one's not. Ah, boy. Please move forward. And you forgot your train. Please work. Jim, no promises, but we're giving it a try. Oh. Will she do it? She's doing it, Jim. She's doing it. She's struggling, but she's doing it. We're at 12 cars. Oh, good to hear, Mustache Mike. She did it, Jim. You owe me more. Also, why did you put nails inside that car? Those are actual nails. That is the weirdest thing you could have put for weights. And it lost the train. Whoops. Yep. Thank you, Jim. Good night, UP. No problem. I think we're finding the limit at this point, Jim. I think we are finding the limit. The Rapido coupler is not enjoying that kind of... I'm surprised that the Rapido coupler is giving up before the loco from climbing. I've added one more. I added another caboose, by the way. Oh. We lost two. That was not me, though. Nope. Stop, 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 stop. You. Okay. Let's hope I didn't derail anything. And I think we found the limit. It was 12. Could we do 13? We did 13. It did it somehow. All right. Well, I guess it's one more. Oh, and it lost its car again. That's fine. Every time I think it's the last one, there's always one more. So this one's not going to work because the wheels aren't going to rub. I have to put back one. I'm running out of cars somehow. I can't believe I'm saying this, but I'm actually running out of cars. Holy moly. I have a hard time pushing it. So she's a trooper. Even if she succeeds this one, Jim, that's going to be the last attempt. Because I don't want to damage the loco, honestly. I don't want to break any gears overworking her climbing up the hill for an extra $1. She's done so well tonight, and I'm so happy with the gifts you gave me that... Oh, wait, that doesn't count. I lost 2 caboose. I'm gonna have to, So I know she's doing it, but I don't think it counts because it's missing 2 caboose. I'm gonna back up to get them. That's gonna be a nightmare. And it forgot all of its cars. So, I know she's technically doing it, Jim, but that is the last count. Even if she succeeds, I am not breaking the gears. I think if she succeeds this, that's 14 cars. I think that's a win. Nope, she stalled. Alright. Let's not break the loco. So, this many minus 1. So, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10... 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. So we were at 15. 14 is a good number, I think. Just making sure. 14. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. Yep. So 14 is the count. Does that sound fair, Jim? But I am impressed. By the way, we're 10 minutes in overtime. I really wanted to see the limit, but without breaking anything, and I'm glad we didn't break anything. I want to run a few more laps with less cars, but I want to run a few cars for sure. So I know you love the Bangor and Arus. Actually, let's leave one. Seems pretty good, right? 14 cars on a 4% grade is incredibly good, honestly, well... Thank you very much, Jim. Oh, that's more than you asked. You said $1 per car. And you went overboard. I appreciate it. But you went over. So I'm gonna couple these back up. And I'm not picking favorites right now. I'm just trying to have these. Send me the change. I'll send it to you by mail, by the way. I'll put a $50 value on the envelope. So let's remove a few of these. Oh, like so. That Chezzy car is staying there for sure. And I'm gonna remove 2 caboose. You can do it. You've done much harder right now. 1, 2. Let's just keep the Penzi. I know Mustache Mike said the Conrail was more realistic, but I love the Penzi. Look how good this runs. Yeah, I'll send you the change by mail. See that. It's for the overtime, Holly. That's why I said a 2-hour stream. We're 2 hours and 10 minutes, and we're gonna stay for another 4 minutes. I'm running this train for a little bit more. It's a fantastic runner and a fantastic train. But why the nails? Huh, Jim? Why the nails? That is the most confusing way of of putting putting weight in a N scale car. I'm realizing now that the music has stopped. That is a lifelike FA. Oh, Holly, I'm gonna have to end soon if you want me to go do a track plan for you. You gotta give me a chance there, Holly. Oh, good idea, Mustache Mike. Carry your pigeon. So, well, since there's 2 minutes left, I want to thank everyone for coming to the stream. Thank Jim for both the gifts and the challenge. Thanks for the other donors. We had Mustache Mike, and we had... Just a second, I had your name right there. I need to remember. I thought there was a third one, but of course, YouTube decided not to show me the third one, but I know there's a third donor. Oh, Holly, that was... But yes, I want to thank everyone for coming, for subscribing. Honestly, subscribing is more than enough to grow the channel. So thank you all very much. And I'm gonna wish everyone a good night, a good rest of the week. I am not streaming this Saturday, but Jean-Pierre will. So head on over to his channel. And I think it was Holly. Someone else did, and YouTube's not showing it to me, and I'm sorry to that person. I'm sure someone else donated. I'm sure. So yeah, thank you everyone for coming. Hi Peter, sorry, we're leaving. It's the last minute. So yes, good night to everyone. Have a great week. See you all, not this Saturday, but next Saturday. And next Wednesday should be a video. I don't know what it's going to be about, but since I'm not streaming this weekend, I'll have the time to make a video. So, good night, Doc. Well, David. And, no problem, Holly. I'll send you some email. Yes, I hope your mom recovers well, Mustache Mike, and that she will no longer fall.